right. Yay, we're here with AnaPixelRipped. And together we're going to celebrate and have a Brazilian dinner party. Ana, can you share with us about some of the beautiful foods you created that are traditional
this actually
Brazil?
I created some food, and these foods was actually created by Evelyn. It's my colleague. She's an artist. She's brilliant. So she did some food, and I did some other food. So I can't explain. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of food here. We try to bring the best.
I can imagine dipping this in this delicious sauce and.
So this is like actually cheese. We call this coalho, but in English it's actually called halloumi cheese.
Oh, sure.
It's hard, but you may find in some supermarkets. No, it's hard to find, but I found it when I was in America. It's possible. Halloumi cheese.
I always find it at like Middle Eastern markets for sure.
And you can grill it.
Main Street.
The good thing about this cheese is that you can grill on the barbecue and it doesn't melt it. And you can toast it, so it gets this like really nice crunchy outside, and inside it's super soft, and it's amazing. Like we love halloumi cheese on barbecues. And this is just normal beef barbecue. I think she had some bacon outside, so maybe this is like we call it's like filet mignon with bacon outside.
Oh, yeah. I can see how that looks like it.
And this here, it's this is like proper Brazilian barbecue style. We always have farofa, and we call vinaigrette, but it's like a salsa, Mexican salsa, but we put vinegar.
Okay.
And it's like tomatoes, chop it with onions. And then we have this sauce with like vinegar and some olive oil, and then we dip the meat on that, and then we eat with farofa. And farofa, it's like dry and crunch, and it gives this crunch in the barbecue. So it's made with cassava. It's kind of like a potato.
Sure.
This is different.
It's a root. Yes.
And this is we do farofa. It's really Brazilian. This is like how we eat barbecue. No burgers, and it's not like we don't eat with burgers and bread. It's more like we eat with a lot of meat, cheese, and farofa.
Oh wow!
And here
this sounds delicious.
Evelyn did this. It's couscous, we call it, and this is made with corn.
Oh yeah!
And this in Brazil, some people have for breakfast. It's like it's like a cake made with corn, and like people eat in the morning. Some people,
cake.
Some people eat with eggs, couscous.
Okay.
It's hard to say.
Sure.
Here we have feijoada. We call it. This was created by actually the slaves when they were in the colonization. The black slaves, they couldn't eat the parts of they just could eat the rest of the pork.
Right.
So the landlord would give them like the rest of the pig parts that they didn't want to eat. So it's like tail, feet, and the parts that the landlord didn't want to eat. And they mix it and created feijoada, which for me it's the best Brazilian food we have. It's this it's like a curry with beans, black beans, and nowadays we put bacon, we put sausage, and it's like this really nice beef beans sauce. It's so tasty, and with some places you find the pig tail and the pig feet, but what people like to eat is like the beef and the bacon, sausage, and black beans, and then we eat this with rice and farofa.
Sounds absolutely delicious. When
that's so much food.
Food is about the people. There's usually a liberation or a colonization, and hopefully a liberation story.
The best food are created by the poor people.
That's correct. Yes. Tell me
So
about
here
this dish.
So this is actually called kibe.
Sure.
I'm not sure it's Brazil. It's probably Arabican actually, but in Brazil it's really common. You get like this kibe. I don't know if you say this in English, the name, but it's like this beef, ground beef, mixed with this kibe sauce. It's like a grain. I don't know how to explain much, but
I'm
this you
really
mix this with the
with
beef and you make it balls.
Persian and North African food and Middle Eastern food. And there's kibe, couscous. There's a lot of connections here with.
You deep fry this and then you have lemon on it. Brazil is really mixed. So we have Arabican food, we have a lot of Italians, we have it's like food made by the slaves, and we mixed everything. And kind of the farinha came from the natives, so the natives create the farinha. It's a mix of stuff. And here, this is like when we go to the bars to drink beer, it's a common dish you can have with beer. It's like basically sausage chopped, and we call this sausage Calabrese. It's really good pork sausage, and you just chop it and they fry it. They put like some onions, and then you can have with some mustard.
Yeah, I was reaching out. I was all ready. I'm definitely all about yum yum.
This is the faro.
This is just tradition. Just so fun for me because as you describe it in VR, not only do I feel as though a sense in my brain that I could maybe eat it, but also there's sort of a combination between creating in VR and cooking in real life that you're putting together what the recipe is for these foods. Like the feijoada isn't just soup. It's creating using primitive shapes and a bit of scripting with that I saw, and that too is a recipe. So
and also when we put in the plate here, it's kind of like the way we do in a party, and it was fun to build the plates and try to decorate. Okay, I'll put a Brazilian flag here, put some kind of how we make a party. That part was really close to reality. The only part missing is eating the food, but one day we get there.
One day we will, but we're really close because the way you describe it, I can almost taste it. Tell me a little bit about this dish.
This is actually another feijoada, but this I did this one and Emily did the big one. We kind of both did feijoada. That's how much we like feijoada. But this, I tried to make the version when you are in a little bar. You go in a bar and you order. It comes like in little pots, farofa and feijoada from the natives.
Roots. You're right, the natives.
And this is great. I love this. I love this so much. Farinha, that in AnaPixelRipped, the name of the world where Dot lives is called Far Off a Land. People think it's far off a land, but it's actually far off a land.
Oh, that is the neatest tip of an insider thing to know. It really
it's like an Easter egg
to like your home. One of my gardens is called Mana Lab, and it's very much speaks to not just my desire and love for nourishment, but also my cultural heritage and my bat mitzvah Torah portion. So food speaks to the core of our identities.
Yeah. I am a farafa person.
Farafa. So I really want to taste it.
This here is like party food. This is, I think the most famous one is the Cochinia, which is made of like it's like a bread. It's deep fried and it has chicken inside, and it's kind of has this base made with like mashed potato and flour, and they make this really creamy sauce where you put inside chicken and cheese, and then you deep fry it. It's so good. This is like
I really want to eat
when I want to show people the best Brazilian food. I never seen no one say I don't like coxinha. Coxinha is like everyone loves it.
It sounds
like
like
I never see anyone don't like
comfort
it.
food.
Yeah, this is like fat good food.
Oh,
And here
yum.
I have a pastelzinho, which is this I see in many places. It's like a pizza bread. It's like bread but deep fried with, and you put like meat or any other flavors. We also have this really thin and crunch. I should have done that one too. We call pastelzinho. It's really thin and crunchy bread, really thin, and then inside there's a lot of sauce. And we also eat a lot in Brazil.
So good. Like
and
little
over here
pies.
I have
These are like little meat pies, and
this is what I used to sell. This we call empada, because I used to have a pie shop, and this is the pies I tried to make when I used to sell it, and they like small. We call empadas, but they like little pies, and then you put there's so many flavors. I used to have like 10, 15 flavors: chicken, beef, pizza. It's really good.
That just sounds
And this
wonderful.
These are
tacos that I made.
Yeah, everyone likes tacos.
Everyone likes tacos. The little avocado and a little lime.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's in Brazil. We eat with some Brazilian, but we eat also tacos.
Okay.
And here, this is the pastelzinhos I said before.
Oh yeah, I would like to try one of each kind.
Yeah, I think that's all. This is.
And,
I think this is a pie
this.
that it got really
It's
big.
a big pie. Bigger
Yeah,
than
I think
any,
this
any
is
pie. I could shrink it down real quick.
This is one of those pies, and I think it got really big.
I found it up there, and I just kind of brought it down, and
it looks like a
I don't
cake.
know,
It looks so good.
Really, really good.
It looks like a cake.
I could totally eat it all up. Nom, nom.
Yeah, but I think that's all. And
definitely.
now we have it's our time for dinner with everyone.
Okay,
So I think we
let's
should get
go
ready.
ahead. Let's have dinner.
And I get
What should we
the
do
gas.
about this big pie?
It's okay. Leave it there.
Okay, very
I'm
fun.
gonna join the.
This was really
the meat.
exciting.